Hello, my name is Tessa Lewis, and I noticed several skills that the counselor used with the client. I noticed how they used listening skills. They took their time to listen very carefully to the client. They were attentive as they listened to the client. They also showed interest as they listened to the client share their story. I also noticed how they may have leaned in to invite the client to be comfortable to share their story. I also noticed how they use invitational skills using opening questions. They also use closed questions as well. And when they use the opening questions, I noticed that it allowed the client to respond. And the closed questions that they use were yes or no answers. I also noticed how they use encouraging words like, okay, can you tell me more about that? Which just help the client to actually be comfortable and to share more of their problem or concern. I noticed how they paraphrase the facts as they were talking to the client. I noticed how they identified the client's emotions. I also noticed how they reflect on what the problem means to the client. And I noticed how they remain neutral, I'm sorry. They remain neutral. They did not appear to be judgmental, but they just allowed the client to share their story. And one of the last things I noticed is how they summarize the story that the client was sharing. And they summarize using facts, feelings, and meanings. But those are the things that I noticed that the counselor used with the client. Also, the other question was after watching the videos, was there anything, was it similar to what I had imagined? And I have to say, it is truly similar to what I imagined. I've always imagined sitting in my office and counseling someone to help someone to be emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually whole. And so I would always imagine myself using, opening questions, closing questions, and being very encouraging. Also using empathy. That was another thing that I noticed that the counselor used as well, empathy. And so, yes, I would have to say it is very similar. And it's just, I'm so excited to just learn more how the counselor and the client interact with one another. Thank you so much and have a blessed night.